What's up, everyone? It's Impact Dizzy, and welcome to Octopath Traveler 2. Yes, I am back. I took a bit of a hiatus. If you're unfamiliar what was going on with the channel, my health wasn't good. I went away on holidays, came back, and had cryptosporidium, which is a form of water parasite. As soon as that healed up, I got a bout of pneumonia, which took me out for a little bit of time as well. So we're back. We're feeling good. We're at 100%, or, I mean, who's at 100% nowadays? 95% is what we're looking for, and that's where we're at. It's good to be back with you guys playing games again, and I can't wait to get into this. Octopath Traveler 2 has been on my radar for a while now. It's just other games come out and it gets put on the back burner, but I wanted to definitely get this up onto the channel. We're going in blind. I don't know much about this. I never played number 1, but from what I can understand, you don't need to play number 1 to understand what's happening in 2. So we're going to be starting this up, and it gives me super retro vibes of like the Super Nintendo era, which is probably one of my favorite consoles, the Super Nintendo, and just like Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy 1, which was on the original Nintendo, but just that old school retro gaming with the modern twists to it. So let's get into this and pick our character. I have gone into this character screen just to take a look on what's going on. I don't know exactly what each character's specialty is. The only one that I know really is the Scholar, which is more of the magic character. And then where is he's down here somewhere? Yeah. Hikari. He's more of a melee build, like the warrior type. But other than that, I don't know exactly like what these guys' specialties are. I guess I could look that up. But for now, we're going to be playing as the Scholar because he is the more magic focused character. And if you've played this game, I mean, you know all the characters and what they do. But as for me, this is going to be a first. So we have obtain information from the townspeople, study foe, gain insight into a foe's weak points at the start of battle. So that seems pretty important. So your name is Oswald V. von Stein, and you are a scholar. Your tale begins in the snow-swept reaches of the Winterlands. You have been sentenced to life in prison for murdering your wife and daughter, and have since spent 1,879 days locked within a frigid cell. Harvey, the man who took everything from me, shall die by my hand, I swear it. Not even a bitter cold can extinguish the raging fire in your breast, and so you set out to exact your revenge. Really cool theme. I mean, each one of these characters has a different backstory, tons of replayability, but for now, we're going to start this up. Oswald, yes.
The fire in my breast shall never be extinguished.
God, I had a massive, with that pneumonia, man.
All things in this world have a
source. A fire in my breast.
Nothing begets nothing. Follow the chain of cause and effect, and it will lead you to the answer you seek.
For the record, you, Oswald, plead not guilty. Is that correct? The facts are thus. Upon extinguishing the fire, the bodies of your wife and daughter were found in the rubble. They were nearly charred beyond recognition. A gruesome sight. I'm sure you agree. Thus, the court accepts, without objection, immolation as the cause of death. However, there is one last inexplicable detail. Nothing one could reasonably consider the cause of the conflagration was found at the scene. Ergo, the fire ought not to have happened at all. Absent the use of magic, that is. You were a scholar of magic, weren't you, Oswald? Is that a mere coincidence? I think not. Having conducted a thorough investigation of the scene, the court holds the following to be true. You, Oswald, were the only one capable of starting such a fire that night.
Where's my defense lawyer?
In the sacred name of Alephan the Scholar King, the court hands down the following verdict. Oswald V. Van Stein. We find you guilty of the murder of your wife and daughter, for which you are sentenced to life imprisonment on Frigid Isle. Do you have any last words?
Not much of a speech.
Harvey. The man who took everything from me shall die by my hand. I swear it.
Five years later. Frigid Isle Prison. Looks like a great vacation spot.
A solitary island in the far northern reaches of the sea. Some call it the edge of the world. Blanketed in snow all through the year. The nearest continent is due east. 4 days' journey by sea. Even on the largest vessel. Even then, the fierce blizzards at sea can make a wreck of the mightiest ships. Trips to and from this accursed place are heavily regulated. This place holds all mainlanders found guilty of the most heinous crimes. It held over 300 of us at its peak. In its 80-year history, none have escaped. Or rather, I should say, the deplorable treatment of the prisoners ensures that lives end before sentences do. I have survived for 1,879 days, but neither the unforgiving climate nor the ravages of time shall extinguish the fire in my breast.
Yeah, the only reason I said I had a fire in my breast is because
Another frigid day in hell, eh, Professor?
Because with the pneumonia, it was pushing up against my rib cage up here, so it was like really bad pain and burning. Anyways, that's why I said that.
You know what this is? It's your little notebook. It never leaves your hands, does it? Oh, don't look at me like that. I'm only borrowing it. You were quite the scholar, weren't you? Yes, this notebook could be worth quite a lot. I'm sure it'd fetch me a tidy pile of cigarettes. You're welcome to take it back, of course, but you'll have to fight me for it.
Can do. All right, main menu, path action, confirm. Let's space. Yes, let's mug him. Sorry, these controls are a little bit daunting because you can't. There's actually no mouse to move. It's just you're moving this arrow with your mouse. You're moving that little thumb with your mouse. If you want it so badly, come and get it. Let's go for it. All right, exploit your foe's weaknesses to break down their defenses. Attack your foe's weak point, lower their shield points, reduce shield points to 0 to break your foe. Oswald can utilize staves in battle to reveal enemy weak points. Once he can use more weapons, select attack and choose the one you want to use by AD. Okay. All right, so we don't have any access to we're muzzled. Okay. So I guess we'll just attack. Oh, damn, we broke his ass already. Breaking an enemy will drastically reduce their defenses and render them unable to act. Press E to enter boost mode. The potency of your boosted action. You gain boost points per turn. You can spend up to 3 boost points as a command to 3 levels of power. If you use boost mode, you will not gain any boost mode in the following turn. All right. Oh, damn, we got 2 of them. Freaking smoke his ass. Nice. We got smoked. Level up. We got a healing grape.
Take it back. I've got no use for your filthy scribblings anyhow. Help! Guards! He's gonna kill me!
Got a notebook back.
Help! Somebody!
What's all this about?
Warden Davids.
It's him. He attacked me.
Well, if it isn't Oswald, our magical murderous scholar. How do you like the new toy I gave you, Professor? It's a fine little muzzle, isn't it? Keeps you from speaking those spells you love so much. You're the only one who has the honor of wearing it, I'll have you know. You should be kissing my feet.
So that's why we're not talking. We're muzzled. Oh,
What's that look for? I know defiance when I see it, and I'll have none of it. I'd love to hear what you sound like. I really would. When you're begging for your life, that is.
choke that guy out.
13 seconds. 13 seconds from the time a prisoner calls for help to the guard's response. At least some valuable information's come of all this. 1 warden and 34 guards for 292 prisoners. Over time, I've learned much about the way the prison and the people within it work. And all of that knowledge shall inform my eventual escape.
Shawshank Redemption.
An escape for which the plan is written in this notebook. Using a cipher, naturally. I've revised said plan numerous times these last 5 years, and polished it to a fine sheen. Only 3 pieces of the puzzle remain. The first, an escape route. For this, I have chosen a passage that leads beneath the prison. This passage is overlooked even by the guards themselves, and it leads directly out of this place. I must conduct a more thorough review of it, and soon. The second, suitable clothing. Once I escape, I'll be exposed to the elements. The cold will claim me in minutes if I am clad in nothing but these rags. The third and final, an accomplice. To escape on my own would be to rely on my own assumptions. I require the help of another with intimate knowledge of the prison's inner workings. With these 3 pieces in place, my plan shall move that much closer to completion. At which point, only its execution shall remain.
The next morning.
Wake up, human filth! To work with you!
I understand this island was once dotted with mines. Entire mountains were reduced to rubble for ore, and the prison was built atop the wreckage. To this day, there remains phosphor buried in the frigid earth. It's immensely flammable, and sells for a fair bit of coin. So the prisoners are forced to mine it, and the guards line their pockets with the proceeds.
Mine scum! Keep those hands moving! I said, keep moving! Unless you'd rather freeze to death! What's wrong with you?
I can't move anymore. Too cold.
Don't you go soft on me, criminal filth. Need I remind you that you were sent here to atone for your misdeeds? So beg whatever gods you serve for forgiveness, and dig, you useless little mole!
This guy's intense.
Your life is worthless compared to the precious phosphor you cleave from the earth. And believe you me, we'd burn you instead if you were anywhere near as easy to set alight. Do you understand? Answer me!
Warden, sir, is already dead.
An unfortunate and common sight. We are adaptable creatures. Any environment, no matter how horrific, can be made ordinary. forced labor is followed by a vanishingly small window of free time. It is in this free time that I review the remaining pieces of my plan. They are three. The first, an escape route. The prison is as old as it is massive. There are bound to be gaps and awkward seams. Perhaps I can glean a hint or two from someone with intimate knowledge of the island's history. The second, suitable clothing. One they call the Provisioner sells the clothing I'll need to survive. But first, I need to find them. I'll start by asking any prisoners who might know this Provisioner. The third and final piece, an accomplice. My accomplice cannot be an ordinary prisoner. I must find someone capable of enacting my escape plan. Then all that will remain is the plan's execution.
Use a radar in the bottom right to check the area. So continue the story here. If you are too far, continue the destination marker on the entrance. Entrance icon will be displayed in green. Side story starting point. Save hidden item. Exit to neighboring areas. Okay. So we have a save point here. Yes. Let's save. We finally have control of our character. That was a very long intro, I must say. Looks like there's something in here.
There are not so many guards watching the cafeteria during this shift. Now is my chance to find an accomplice.
During the day, Oswald can scrutinize to glean new information from the townspeople. Path, action, and... okay. So we scrutinize the prisoner. Chance of success, 100%. So this prisoner is 53. Flippant. A foot tickler who reports misconduct to the... a foot licker, sorry. It's like a foot licker who reports misconduct to the prisoner guard, to the prison's guards, and the second he witnesses, which has made him most unwelcome among the other prisoners. Well, probably, yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, he's not going to do. What are you doing, sir? Emerald. A well-known figure around the prison, his exceedingly wary demeanor belays a sense of determination unlike any other. Looks like we found our man.
You there. A word. What are you playing at? Skulking around and sizing up all the prisoners. Ah, right. You can't speak on account of the muzzle. I've been watching you, for the last 5 years. And all that time you've been feigning indifference while you surveilled the place, right? The other prisoners, the guards, everyone and everything. Watching for minute differences, like you're making some sort of audit. As far as I'm concerned, only 2 types of prisoners watched silently for 5 years. Hungry beasts and people plotting an escape. That's it. If it's the former, I know someone who can help. But if it's the latter... So, which one are you, Professor? Shake your head if you're the former, or nod if you're the latter. Listen, you don't want to mess with me. Are you that desperate not to let me in on your plan? You are planning an escape, aren't you? Huh? So, my eyes didn't deceive me after all. You're quite clever, I'll say that. Now, for my formal request. I went in on your plan. I can be of use to you. You'll see. I got lots of valuable information I'll only share with a close confidant. I've collected it over my long years in this place. That's why they call me Emerald the Informant. I know my information's good. You could do far worse, Professor Jailbreak.
Only someone of considerable wit could have figured out my plot through mere observance. Further, he is correct that I have need of his wares. I can certainly use him to my advantage.
I knew you'd see it my way. So, what would you have me do?
This horrid island is 4 days' journey from the nearest shore. Even if our escape proves successful, we'll need a ship capable of making the journey to the mainland. I have set my sights on the vessel carrying the inspectors, who visit the prison on an erratic schedule. Thus, I need to know when it is due to arrive next. The ledger containing that information is fiercely guarded. I stand no chance of laying eyes on it. But all I need to know is the date. For that will be the date we make our escape.
Understood. That won't come easily. Not impossible, though. I'll contact you once I have it. One more thing. Get me the key to this muzzle. Can't make any promises there, seeing as it was made just for you. Let's just pray luck is on our side, eh, confidant?
The plan is in motion. I just need to let the informant do his work.
Oswald. Oswald.
Hello?
Have you found the answer?
No, not yet. We just started, though. Give me a break.
To work, maggots! Move!
After forced labor. Now I simply need to determine an escape route and procure suitable cold weather wear. Someone who knows a history of this place should be able to point me in the right direction. I should seek out the prisoners they call the Provisioner if I want cold weather wear. The only question is which to procure first. Well, cold weather stuff is probably important. What's this guy? Mr. Bale. Known as the Provisioner. He's capable of acquiring most anything you asked of him. A rather onerous cost. Okay, so we found... Speak to me, man.
So you're the muzzled scholar I've heard so much about. You look like you need something, same as everyone else who comes to see me. The name's Bale. Most call me the Provisioner. I can secure most anything people ask for. Not for money, given our circumstances. But everyone has something of value on them, if you know what I mean.
So, he won't hand it over for free. Though, if I can find his weakness, I'd better scrutinize some of the other prisoners.
Let's go dig up some dirt on this Bale guy. Mild-mannered prisoner compared to the others, he was unable to read upon and can do so in the library's guard. Okay.
I don't believe this prisoner knows anything.
As long as your sentence, I've got 27 years to go. That's a lot of time. Warren Davis dropped his coin purse the other day, and this prisoner watched as Bale picked it up. He doesn't dare tell a soul, though, as Bale knows his weakness.
Here it is. Surely this is the Provisioner's weakness. Let's see how he responds.
Nice. Can I run? I can.
Finally come to pay, have you? What's that scrap of paper in your hand?
What? Where did you get this? Whatever you want, it's yours. Just swear you won't speak a word of this to anyone.
Cold weather wear. Nice. That's 2 out of 3.
My plan proceeds apace. This clothing ought to keep me from freezing to death.
Back to your cells, you animals!
That will have to wait. Back to the hole for now.
He's put that warm weather clothing on now.
Oswald. Have you found the answer?
No, Harvey. Though I have a theory. Behold this small flame. Nothing exceptional. Yet if I apply the equation I have here, its intensity is compounded. And in theory, its power is multiplied. However, as long as it remains a flame, its power is limited.
Using equations to amplify magic powers? This is incredible. You're a genius, Oswald. The one true magic. You're one step closer to it, to standing alone atop the summit of magic scholarship. Though, I must warn you not to grow too fond of the idea, for I will surpass you.
Time to work, you worthless sacks of meat! Up and out!
Another day of hard labor. All I need now is a suitable escape route. Someone who knows the history of this place should be able to point me in the right direction. Now it looks like... I want to see what's up here. It looks like we can go through here.
I must find a prisoner familiar with the underground passage.
High-rank member of an evil organization bent on world domination through abject fear and demoralization of the populace, or so he claims. He refuses to speak when asked about the specific nature of his crime.
I don't believe this prisoner, no.
There's somebody over here that we need to talk to, or is he up? Looks like he might be up here. Prisoner age 33, a prisoner serving an extremely long sentence, who worked on the construction of the underground passage. The hard labor ruined his legs, however, leaving him confined to his cell during doing far simpler labor. It sounds like what we want.
The underground passage. I don't just know it. I helped build it. But don't go asking me details. Best I can say is there ought to be a labor report for it on file in the library.
All right.
The library.
I'd like to search around this area a little bit. You never know what we're going to find. Looks like we can go up here. Actually, let's just do this first floor, or this, I guess, the second floor first. As long as the guards don't mind me, you know. Oh, yeah, there's a chest in here. What do we got? Bottle of blinding dust. I will take that. Don't see anything else over there in those cells. Guess we'll go up the ladder. Another chest. Okay. Some fits of shrill, piercing laughter. The laughter is his attempt to dissuade others from approaching, as if he is recently in... Okay. He's a crazy man. Nothing up there. I don't see any chests. Can't go in that door. Yeah, I don't see anything. So I guess we'll just go to the library then. Which seems to be over here. No. I was duped. Yes. This looks like a library. Timagard, who doubles as the prisoner's librarian, he avoids trouble at all costs and lets the prisoners do as they please. Thus, while official policy states that books are not to be taken out of the library, he generally looks the other way. Alright, so we got the labor report. That's all 3 steps to our plan.
This must be the labor report that prisoner spoke of. Whoever wrote it spared no detail in recording the construction of the passage. And they were a prisoner as well. Must be why no one gave it so much as a second glance. Aha. There's an entry to the passage right by the guard station. All is proceeding as planned. I've studied the tunnel's construction, and I am certain it is suitable for my escape.
Back to your cells. Now!
Not again.
Seems I'm out of time.
Back to the cell.
Oswald. Have you found the answer?
I've reached a dead end. There's just one last piece missing. I've explored every possible avenue, but it's nowhere to be found. What could possibly be powerful enough to serve as the source of the one true magic?
You've done enough, Oswald. Well done, truly. Now, allow me, the great Harvey.
I just want to say it that this guy, I think, killed our wife and daughter.
To provide the final piece for you.
I'm just throwing that out there right now.
Harvey.
Might be reading the room wrong, but it definitely seems like he's got some...
Confidant. It took a while, but the goods came in.
What's this? I don't recall giving you permission to speak to one another.
You misunderstand, Warden. This isn't what it...
It's your lucky day, scum! Speak another word, and I will bury you in the very pit in which you toil! Do I make myself clear?
At least that's the last I'll ever feel of that club, right? I'll see you at the storehouse behind the mess hall.
Time to meet with Emerald. Let's just search around, make sure we're not missing anything. There's nothing up that way. I certainly don't want to leave a chest behind. Nothing over here? Looks like there was an empty space back that way. What's going on, Emerald? We doing this or what?
Good to see you, Confidant. It sure wasn't easy, but I nicked it. The inspection ledger. Better still, the inspectors are due to arrive tomorrow. All we need to do is follow your plan to the letter. We're nearly free.
Tomorrow. At last, the time has come.
The next day.
Can't believe they made it. Aye, the gods are in a foul mood yet again. Sure to be another horrible day in hell.
The inspectors should be arriving soon. Prison patrols will be short-handed while they ready a welcome party for the ship. That leaves a small window in which to begin executing our plan. It's time. First, we need to make our way to the underground passage.
Emerald joined the party. Okay. Keep an eye out for this monument. Okay, so saving our progress. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Looks like we are going this way.
The entrance to the underground passage should be just about here.
Excellent work, Confidant. Onward. But first, I have a little something for you. The key to that muzzle of yours.
Oh, nice.
I'm locked up now, sure. But I was quite the thief outside these walls. Now I finally get to hear your voice.
That's a weird thing to say.
Huh? Well, aren't you gonna say anything?
It's cold.
Now I see why they needed to muzzle you. You're quite the talker.
There's no time. Keep moving. Oh, and, thanks for the key.
You're real warm and fuzzy, aren't you? Save the thanks for when we make our escape. Off we go, Confidant.
What? Like, is there anything in here that we're missing? I don't want to leave behind, like, any chests or anything that we can loot along the way. I'm not seeing anything in here. Just want to take a quick peek. Like, there's nothing I can see that way. We've been down there. That's the library. I don't think we've been in... I mean, we probably have. Yeah, there's nothing in here. We've been in here. Okay. I just wanted to double check everything. We've been in here. This is the cafeteria. Yes. Okay, we're ready to go. It just... I wanted to make sure we're not leaving any chests behind. We should get the hell out of here before it's too late. The underground passage. Ooh, a chest. More healing grapes.
Let the experiment begin.
Okay, what's going on? We were caught by surprise. Study foe, you can reveal other weaknesses with every encounter. Studying a foe for a second time will reveal 2 weak spots at once. Ouch. Goddamn bastards.
Thinking time.
Jesus, that was a strong hit. Let's see these scholar kills. Scholar skills. Fireball, and it attacks 2 at once.
Burn.
Nice.
Do I have to?
So they are weak against this. Still not dead, really. Let's boost up. Attack will attack you. Still not dead. Okay. I don't know if our SP, whatever it is. I mean, I could boost this.
Fire. Burn.
Oh, nice. That was a ton of damage.
I've
So we had
valuable insight.
33. Bonus overkill and break. All right. I just want to search this. You know, I guess there's stairs to go down. There was that ladder, but... Or I guess we have to take the ladder. Those stairs are broken. So it's more... Looks like it's, yeah, another... Kind of like Final Fantasy where it's random enemy encounters. We will take that. Don't know what it does, but it is something.
Out of my way.
What are you? Let's just attack him. I mean, we're going to get some decent hits. So we did replenish our SP. Spell points, I guess that's what it's called. I don't know how strong this guy is, but we'll attack him with our bonus, and he's dead.
What a letdown.
Nice. At least we're getting some... Oh, there's something over there. Let me over there. Yeah, at least we're getting in some action. There was a lot of dialogue in the beginning of the game. Ooh, a Sinner's Staff. Let's see that. Oh yeah, that's definitely better than what we're using. Did he use it? Inventory. Prisoner's clothes. So we are using it. Right? On hand 1. Okay, now we're using it. I think. Whoa, why is... Never mind. So there's nothing over there. I guess we'll just go down. Yeah, it looks like we need to be searching every single nook and cranny here.
Stay back.
What is that thing?
Thinking time.
So they're vulnerable to fire. Yeah, we'll use some fire. Why not?
Fire. Burn.
Do I have to?
So he's broken. Yeah, we didn't break him, unfortunately. Ooh, they're breaking out the magic too now. Actually, I want to do my fireball.
Fire. Burn.
Good one, Professor. What a letdown.
Nice. It's a pretty cool attack. The ancient necklace. That's a huge increase. Wow. I don't know if I can equip Emerald with anything. There's really nothing to give him. So I guess we'll just move on. Alright, so we got some decent gear.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we could probably just smoke this guy quickly.
Do I have to?
Nice,
Well
already
done.
broken. So we didn't replenish our spell points. If that's what it... I mean, that's what I'm assuming it is. The SP? I don't know what that means. I'm just calling it spell points. We didn't replenish them. Olive of Life. Ooh, a save point. Yes. Whoops. What's this guy doing? Provisioner. Oh, we can buy stuff. We can also sell stuff. We have a decent amount of money, considering. That would give a decent bonus. Cloth hood. I will buy that. Yes. Okay. So, restores HP to a single ally, restores spell points to a single ally, and revives and restores HP to a single fallen ally. So, I like this. Let's buy two. Oh man, these are expensive. We got lots of money. I mean, I'm assuming it's not a lot of money because it's the beginning of the game. But I will buy two more of those. Can we sell anything? We can sell our stick, can we not? Because nobody's using it. Bottle of Blinding Dust. What does that do? Inflicts blindness on a single foe with a given probability. Okay, makes sense. Let's travel on.
No! The ladder's been destroyed. Damn! We were so close.
Let's move some of those boxes over.
The cuts look fresh.
Oop.
I fear I've underestimated our opponent.
That you did.
Oh my god, it's Warden David.
The scholar speaks. Hello, Oswald. I commend you for making it this far. You even managed to remove the muzzle. But your choice of ally was your downfall. We've been watching Emerald for some time now. I suspected you two would work together.
I'm sorry, Confidant. I should have known.
Save your breath. The fault is mine. And I will correct it.
Ho ho ho! You're not the first, you know? I've seen countless like you. So many have tried, and every last one died a tragic death. And so it would be my honor to put you back in your place.
Out of my way.
Oh my god, he's huge! What was... Jesus! Let's... our spell points are not full. What does defend do? Go on a defensive to reduce damage taken and act earlier next turn. Interesting. So, nobody... What are these guys vulnerable? I don't think I have any of those. I mean, the Warden's vulnerable to fire.
Fire. Burn.
I mean, yeah, I'll love to do some damage. Do we want to get rid of these short guys first? I could get him to focus on the short guys and just get Oswald to focus on all three of them. Let's see if they get... So they do get weakness from our stab.
Missed me.
Nice. I'm not going to boost just yet.
Now then.
So that's 14. Let's do our Ice Wind.
Pierce them. Winds of frost.
So the smaller guys are weakest to the ice. That's a decent amount of damage. What's happening? The following icons will display character status if the character status has changed. The digit beside the icon shows the number of turns the effect will last. If it is preceded by an X symbol, it indicates the number of times the effect will activate. Okay. I don't know what that means. Is there any way I can find out what that means? We got 3 boosts. So let's attack, definitely. Yeah, you.
That's that.
Yeah, we have 3 here.
Calculations complete.
We'll do fire.
Fire. Burn.
Ooh.
Now then.
I want to take this turn to heal. Because we're going to need... Oh, we killed one of the smaller guys. We're not going to get a boost this round.
Fire. Burn.
Kind of thinking to use an item. Use the plum on you.
Here, Professor.
And that way you can continue to just keep dropping down fire. Oh my god. I'm getting smoked right now. We need... Yeah, we need to use an item. A healing grade.
This one's for me.
Because we're going to have to wait to it. Oh, nice. That was a full heal, too.
Do I have to?
Ouch.
Fire. Burn.
Do I have to?
Well, we're going to use a healing grape on ourselves.
All mine.
500.
You got me. Happy?
Now then.
Yeah, let's...
I will set things right.
Fire. Burn.
Let's burn him, send him back to hell.
Good one, Professor.
Let's try and get rid of him. He's gone. Okay, we can focus on the warden now.
Plan.
I'm just going to attack. He's weak to that. You're going to send
Here, Professor.
The tide is
him
turning.
some magic points. Considering he's dazed.
Food. You got me. Happy? All right, you wretches.
Punishment time.
Now then.
What does that mean? I wish I could see what exactly that does.
Fire. Burn. I need a plan. Fire. Burn.
Just keep burning him.
I'll put you in your place.
Oh my god. Oh no, he's gonna get another hit off. Okay, you hit Emerald. I really need to heal.
This one's for me.
Emerald Man. Break out of
I
it.
have to.
Yes, you do.
That's that.
Feel my wrath.
Fire. Burn.
Nice. 350 points. What skills do you have? Reduce the physical attack of a single foe for 2 turns. Unleash a dagger attack on random foes. Or first aid. Okay. This is... So he's weak to that. Let's do sabotage.
Oh, don't mind me.
Thinking time.
Summoning guard. No!
How could trash like you give me so much trouble? I see now that no punishment is too great for you.
I underestimated him. He's a better fighter than I expected. That won't be a problem, though. Based on my calculations, we'll still make it.
What are you chattering on about? Now cut out your tongue!
And this guy's got a pretty... Once the latent power gauge is full, characters can use unique commands in battle, okay?
No.
He's got a pretty serious health pool this guy has. Kind of low on points. I almost want to use the plum on me, and then Emerald's going to use health on himself. We're kind of just going to burn this turn. I mean, I could use first aid, restore HP of a single ally. So it's an ally, it's not ourselves.
All mine.
He's still debuffed, at least. And we got all of our points, so we will definitely do some fireball action.
Fire. Burn.
Just need to kill that warden. Get him out of here.
Do I have to?
Stab in the dark. What do we got for us? Broke him. Break him. Ooh, nice. Not a bad attack. Once the gauge is full, you can unleash Oddval's latent power.
Thinking time. Let me show you what I've learned.
Yes.
Fire. Burn.
Use it on the Warden. That wasn't great. Just attack. Yeah, just... Nice. We broke him. Just...
You got me. Happy? Do I have to?
Keep stabbing him.
Fire. Burn.
All right, you wretches.
This isn't good. We need to heal.
I need a plan. This one's for me.
Especially considering he's going to be doing something pretty crazy.
All mine.
It would have been nice to use the sabotage.
Do I have
if we can. Nice, we can.
Oh, don't mind me.
This
Now they're going to shackle me.
I will set things right. Fire. Burn.
I'll put
Oh,
you in.
2 small guys are dead. Yeah, that sabotage definitely helped.
Food. You got me. Happy?
Thinking time.
I need to use this
This
plum.
one's for me.
Got 40. Now I need to use some health. Our last health. I can't rely on Emerald right now. Who is actually full of boost points.
Now then.
Come on, Emerald. Snap out of it.
All right, you wretches.
No. I have to use sabotage.
Oh, don't mind me.
Every time he does that punishment, I have to use sabotage.
Calculations complete. Fire. Burn. No.
God, kill this guy, for God's sakes.
Let me show you what I've learned. Fire. Burn.
We didn't break him. We might break him here.
That's that.
Oh, he's dead.
This is the informant's turf.
Man, that guy was crazy strong. Oh, we got a plum basket. That's right, Warden.
You filth. Don't think you can escape this place.
Just fall down.
Confidant? Looks like there's more rats where these came from.
Need to get the hell out of here.
A crack. This could be our way out. We have to keep moving.
Where exactly? This is the end of the road.
No. I have the answer. Flames, reduce this wall to ash.
Whoa. Yeah, I think that'll do, Confidant.
We have to go. Now. The hardest part is still ahead.
At the edge of this world sits Oswald, a man fueled by the fires of vengeance. After 5 years toiling in captivity, he has at least made his escape. Now an angry sea sits between him and true freedom. One last trial on his journey to the mainland. The once imprisoned scholar's hardships have only just begun. Alright, so that is the end of Chapter 1. I think that's a good time to end this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to continue on. If you want to join me on the next one, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to everyone later. Have a good day. Bye for now.